Hello everyone, I'm a certified master hypnotist and also NLP practitioner, and today we're going to speak about self-confidence and self-esteem. I know a lot of you guys would like to improve your self-image, and first of all, let's take a look closer to this word. And as you see, the first root means me, myself, I, in other words, self. So I encourage you guys to take the full responsibility for yourself, for your own confidence. And let's create that positive self-image, because without being confident, without feeling good about ourselves, we cannot create a better future. And where our self-confidence gets originated, of course, it's our childhood and our primary caregivers, parents, grandparents, and also teachers and other important people from our childhood give us the base of our self-image, of our confidence. And they use in specific words, specific phrases, they treat us a certain way, and based on that we are creating our own confidence, because all of these actions, phrases are going right to our subconscious mind, and we create this self-image. I'm talking about subconscious mind because kids are super suggestible at a very early age, and they believe pretty much to everything what adults are telling them. And especially when you have strong emotions, those phrases, those actions are giving us those imprints in our subconscious mind. So I encourage you guys to be very attentive what you're gonna speak about around your kids, and what you're showing them, what kind of examples you're giving them. And because they are at this age super attentive, and they're absorbing everything like a sponge. So let's take examples. For example, when our mom is always telling us how good we are, how smart we are, how fast we are becoming that person. Of course, this life scenario is not only based on what our mom says, but still it gives us this incredible boost of confidence when our mom shows love, care, and appreciation. And the opposite, if you feel depreciated, if you always feel that you lack love, care from your parents, they don't give you enough of attention, and on the top of that they start criticizing you, start using negative comparisons. For example, hey, look at this neighbor girl, she's like the best student in her class, what about you? Why are you so lazy? Why are you so stupid? So it goes right to our mind that we're not good enough. Sometimes it can work as a hypercompensation, and for example, some people that they were teased, that they were stupid, they were not worthy of attention, they start proving the opposite. And a lot of times we see this super successful business people that they're smart, they made a lot of money, but still they have deep inside that complex. I'm not worthy. I don't get enough of attention from anyone. They're always in this position of proving themselves, and they doing it because they just want to take everyone's attention and actually show, like, look what I did. But deep inside they feel still hurt. They feel like that little forgotten child. And beautiful example of that would be, for example, Marilyn Monroe as well, because we all know that she wasn't wanted, she wasn't loved in her family, and she was lacking all of this parental love and care, and that's why she created this amazing self-image of a super sexy, super wanted woman. But all of us know how she ended. Of course, we don't know exactly if she killed herself, but her diaries show that she was like deeply depressed, she was unhappy, she couldn't create like a genuine connections and relationship. And even though she was like super popular woman, #1 woman in the world, she was not happy. So we don't want that either. So what we're gonna do with this low confidence? We're already adult people, and we cannot really go back to our childhood and fix everything. We can use NLP techniques and self-hypnosis instead. And I want you to take the pen and a piece of paper and put all of your bad thoughts, all of these negative ideas about yourself, right on this paper. Whatever makes you feel the worst, put it right on the paper in a very descriptive manner. Use very strong words. Emotional description. Make this description very emotional and very intense. And once you're done with this negative list, negative description, let's move and do right the opposite. On the next piece of paper, do right the opposite. Put positive thoughts about yourself, how you feel, about your physical appearance, about your intellectual skills. Whatever makes you feel bad, now pretend that you love yourself and put it on the paper. And we have two opposite descriptions, two different descriptions about yourself. When we're doing this, we actually detecting the problem, and we giving our mind the signal that we own the problem and we're gonna take full control of it. I know it sounds ridiculous for some people, but it definitely works, because we have to show where to go and identify the destination for our mind. And a lot of times people don't even know what they want to feel like, what they want to look like. And it's better to be specific, because without a goal we cannot really move anywhere. Without our destination, our ship is not going anywhere. And once you're done with this technique, we're gonna move to the second one. It's good to do it all together, and please go to the mirror and check yourself out. Take a very good look of yourself and try to focus all your attention on these negative traits, what you see, all of this bad stuff about yourself. I don't know, big nostrils, rotten teeth, whatever you hate about yourself, focus on that. And now we have to exercise. We're gonna do right the opposite thing. We have to see the positive things about ourselves. And I'm sure on every single face we have something positive. A beautiful smile, nice eye color, great, gorgeous hair. Some people have nice skin. And check out what you see, what's good about your face. And I want you guys to see and emphasize the positivity of those traits. If you see just that looks good, make it look great in your eyes. It's kind of like a mental Photoshop of our own traits, of our own features. And you can see that gradually our self-perception will start changing. And it's good to see that change, because this exact moment you train your positive vision. You're switching from negative to positive, and we're taking steps to the positive change in our life. This exact moment, you're not just enhancing your self-image, you just acquiring positive state of mind. And this is super important. This is super important to train your mind, to train your vision, to see good things in life. Because a lot of times we get overwhelmed with our problems. And for example, and some little phrase can put us in a very bad mood. But if we're strong, we have to keep being positive and focused on the good things. This way you're becoming more energetic, more driven, and more self-confident. So this is the trick. This is a trick of positive thinking, of positive vision. And there's no magic behind this. It's fully proven by science, and this way our mind is working. If you train it to see positive things, it's gonna look for positive traits in your face, in people around you. And some people think it's some type of lie, but this is not a lie, because we have and we live in our own reality. And once we create this beautiful reality, we're gonna start enjoying life more. And according to that, we're gonna track certain events, people who are like-minded, who are more supportive of you, who are gonna help us to feel better. And next thing would be surrounding ourselves with like-minded people, with supportive people, and also with people who would like to be like. For example, if we admire certain taste, certain state of mind, intelligence, elegance, we have to be driven to those people. And because we have mirror neurons, we're gonna start gradually becoming like these people. And I'm sure you guys already experienced that phenomenon before, when you, for example, going to the new office and everyone is super successful, much more smarter than you are at the moment, but 3 months later you also see that you're becoming even more successful than it was a while ago, because simply you listening, you observing people who are successful, who are doing the right things. You also not just listening to their advice, you are absorbing what they feel like, their ideas, their beliefs, their style, their behavior. This is how you change. Even if you don't put a lot of effort, gradually you're gonna start changing, and this is a great thing. And the opposite, if you are surrounded by people who are, for example, poor or not particularly smart, gradually everything goes downhill in your life, more likely. So that's why it's better surround yourself with people that set an example for you. And the next tip will be just simply start enjoying compliments addressed to you, and more than that, put it in that piggy bank of your self-confidence. And especially in a bad moment, take it out, admire yourself one more time, enjoy that compliment again, and work on your speech skills, because it opens lots of doors. You can make new connections, and of course it will help you to be more confident when you speak in a very strong manner, when you're assertive, when you can attract attention, when you make when you can make some interesting comment and stuff like that. And always surround yourself with people who love you, who support you, and don't pay attention to those who want to put you down and jealous of you. Pick a great partner, great spouse that will love you just the way you are from the beginning. Because if they are always looking to put you down, if they're always criticizing you, there's no way you're gonna feel confident. Absolutely no way. If someone is bothered by your voice, your weight, your height, your style, just don't bother and look for someone else, because life is too short, and we have to surround us by the best people, best people who love us. And another thing, it's pretty small thing, but It's super important. And at the end, I'm just gonna tell you, guys, don't compare yourself to anyone. If sometimes we're focused on someone, it's good to use it as a healthy jealousy and boost our motivation, but use it in a very good portions, like a poison. Use it as a remedy, and don't get overwhelmed with someone's success, because we're creating our life, and if we're spending too much time on paying attention for someone else, we forget about us. And at the end, I also tell you that those are just like a few tips, and if you would like to go deeper, to dive into your subconscious mind and work on your blocks, on your negative beliefs, and create something more meaningful, something more positive, you're welcome to book appointment with me for hypnotherapy and NLP, and we can work individually with you on the specific problem. I wish you best of luck. I wish you to be confident. Thank you so much for your attention.